What's going on, champs and chambits? It's FireMonkey here, and since yesterday's video where we talked about 3 of the upcoming Battle Pass skins, Epic Games has actually revealed all 8 of the skins, and one of those are actually in the newsfeed right now, so we can go ahead and click over here in a moment. When it switches over, I'll just switch over manually, and we can see our first look at 4 of those skins. Now, since, you know, there's a nice little preview here, I'm going to move myself over here so you can see all the skins properly. In order of their names from the left to the right, we have the Era skin, we have the Trace skin, we have the Rian skin, and then the Lorenzo skin. Now, something that has been mentioned by some people is regarding this Lorenzo guy right here above me. Apparently, there's a chance that this skin could potentially be a remix of Renzo, the Destroyer, who is currently in the Battle Pass right here. If we go all the way over here, go all the way over, you know, a few tabs and everything, we'll eventually find Renzo, the Destroyer. And a lot of people are saying, based on the name and based on the concept art, you know, survey version of the skin, that Renzo, the Destroyer, or I guess in this case, the Magnificent, because I clicked the variant, is supposed to be a actual original skin and everything, and then this upcoming Battle Pass is supposed to be a remix version of that skin. However, of course, that isn't the only thing that we got in terms of news and everything today, because we even got some more information regarding these cosmetics and regarding some other stuff that help hype up and tease the brand new season. So I guess the best way to start this is to go in the item shop, because if we go to the item shop here, you may notice the background is like a blue and green gradient. This is because this is actually the background being used for the item shop, which is a teaser for Chapter 4 Season 3 and is supposed to evolve over time because it's labeled as Fortnite Shop Chapter 4 Season 3 01, and when they did the 01 naming scheme, that was for like the Collision Live event where we actually had the background and the lobby updating over time, so we should be seeing the item shop background somehow updating probably daily as we get closer and closer to the new season. Now, in terms of other stuff, we don't just have these 4 skins and, oh, a blue background for the item shop, so crazy, right, to talk about, because we actually got the other 4 skins, which includes a collaboration skin revealed to us earlier today, and those can be seen on screen right now. Now, yes, you're not, like, seeing a clickbait video or something. That is Optimus Prime right there, but in terms of all the skins' name, right here on the left side, we have Mariposa, right here we have Relic, which has a K at the end instead of, you know, see, like, the normal spelling of Relic. We have Optimus Prime, and then Paradise Meowscles. That's right, they made the name a Purr-a-dice. They just did like a pun for it or whatever, and I couldn't find a way to properly say that, so it just kind of sounded dumb in the video. But you may notice some interesting things about this cast of characters, right? Apparently, according to a lot of people, a lot of these are kind of remixes in a way, because we have Meowscles, which is, of course, a remix of Meowscles. I mean, that one should be pretty obvious. We have a Mariposa, which is actually like a remixed summer version of Dynamo, if you actually pay attention to the hair here, and I'll go ahead and move my camera a little bit. That's basically Dynamo right there, right? You can tell by the exact same like shirt design, the hair design and everything. It's basically a remixed version of Dynamo for like a summer themed season. And that has actually caused some people to be a little upset, because if we go ahead and open up this survey skin art right here, if you pay close attention, you can tell it's the exact same skin, because if you look at like the socks or whatever, you look at even like the shirt and, you know, some of the tattoos, well, the tattoos don't really match up one-to-one to this skin right here, and, you know, there's some things missing, like the little like star band that was on the left leg. You can see that they basically took this skin right here, redesigned it, slipped it over to a Dynamo themed skin, and released it in the past, right? And it is something that's just kind of a little weird to see, because most of the things stayed pretty much the same, right? You know, you got most of the stuff still there, you got the same type of like pants and everything. Actually, the pants got a little change and everything, but you can tell that this skin was supposed to be this skin right here, the Mariposa skin, based on just the color scheme that they kind of kept intact and the socks, and they just decided to change some of the stuff around, such as, you know, removing the hat and changing the hairstyle a little bit, which I guess, you know, technically the hairstyle was already similar due to having like that little like same design going on with it, but in terms of the actual, like, you know, skin itself and everything, you can tell that this was supposed to be what ended up being Mariposa, which is a Dynamo kind of like remix type of skin. And a lot of people have been kind of upset over on Twitter because they've been wanting this specific version of the skin to release, and instead we got this one. But of course, I'll leave that up for you guys to discuss in the comments down below. And then for the Relic skin right here, this one is a little bit of an interesting one. A lot of people are actually theorizing that Relic is going to be like the bonus skin for this season, but a lot of people are also theorizing that it could be Meowscles, because Sheena over on Twitter had mentioned that the bonus skin for this season was going to be a remixed version of an already existing skin. And in terms of Relic, a lot of people are actually thinking it could be a remixed version of Ruin, which was a skin we got a long time ago that was supposed to have, like, you know, some story elements and stuff to it. We had a loading screen, we had a lot of hype up for it and everything on Twitter, and then it just ended up not being used or anything at all, right? It just kind of went poof, out of existence. And it was like in your locker if you used it, but it wasn't really that important of a skin. And a lot of people are thinking that maybe Relic is the bonus skin, and that it would make sense because it could match that theme of this is one of those skins that have been a remix of another skin, being Ruin. However, Winsowing over on Twitter had spotted a concept survey art that might actually be related to what this skin is. So if we go ahead and open up this image right here, and it is blown up very big, so let me kind of like zoom out for you guys real quick there. This skin could potentially be Relic, and the reason why is because it matches the color scheme and everything. But if you look at some of the details, like the little like crystal diamond in the chest, and then you look back here, we got a crystal diamond in the chest, and while it isn't a 1-to-1, this could definitely be an upgraded variant of the skin over time, and it could be like an Omega situation, right, where as you progress through the season, it gets more and more variants and becomes a better and better skin, you know, visually pleasing and all that type of stuff. And I mean, even just looking at it, even like if we look at the hands over here, like the fingernails and everything, they're the bright red, and it matches, like, you know, the whole entire thing they've got going on there. And it could make sense because, you know, it has like the pointy claw type things going on there, and then if we look back here, pointy claw type things. So according to Winsowing, this could be what the survey skin is, and this could be what it transformed into, being the battle pass skin we see right here, meaning that it's the Relic skin. And it could be a very upgraded version, assuming we do get variants for the skin once it officially releases with the battle pass on June 9th. But I'd love to hear in the comments down below, what do you think about the battle pass lineup? What do you think about these 4 skins? What do you think about these 4? What do you think about all 8 of them, right? Are you excited to see a Transformers collaboration for the brand new movie that releases on the same day? I think it's really cool just to see Optimus Prime in the game. I hope we get like a Bumblebee skin or something in the item shop later down the line or something like that, because it would be pretty cool to see. And are you excited for Summer Games Fest, which is tomorrow? I'll be live streaming it over on my other YouTube channel if you guys want to stop by, link in the description down below. And we'll just be vibing, waiting for the world premiere of the brand new teaser, trailer, whatever they're going to do at the Summer Games Fest. But it'll probably be stuck at the very end of the showcase, let's be honest here, because, you know, Summer Games Fest, they strategically plan stuff around where it's going to be like, oh hey, you know, we have all of these cool showcases, but we're showing the best things at the very end so that you watch fully through and don't click off right after you see the Fortnite thing, right? So definitely come vibe with me if you want to just vibe with the Santa hat wearing guy while we hear some gaming news tomorrow. That will start at actually 12 p.m. Actually, no, okay. It starts 3 p.m. Eastern time, which is 12 p.m. Pacific time and 9 p.m. Central Eastern time. So that's the type of time you're going to want to be jumping around to that other channel to see what's going on with that stuff. And then after the showcase, that means this channel is going to be getting a later video tomorrow where we actually talk about that actual revealed teaser and everything like that. So stay tuned for all that glorious information, and with that said, I'll see you champs and champions next time with another video. Peace out.